Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. I'll tell you about this in a second, but today is still March 7th. It is Tuesday, 2023. So, when it was puffing up and it was itching, I was like, okay, I think it's either poison ivy or poison oak. And so yesterday, and what I have on here right now is a mixture, and actually I'll show you what I did. That is a mixture of white vinegar and baking soda. Okay, and what that does, it helps it stop the itch and it helps to dry it out. So I have it obviously here, and I have it up over here on this eyelid as well. So it's definitely affecting my eyes. So I've just been, like after I make this video, I'm going to wash my face again, and then I'll reapply again. I'm at a point now where, especially here on this part of it, it's weeping. And so, yeah, it sucks. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. But, you know, hopefully with using the mixture, it definitely is not itching because of using that, which is a great thing. And I think what ended up happening, and the only thing that I can think of, had my gloves on when I was cutting, did the tree and stuff like that, and then I probably, you know, brushed wood chips out of my eyes like that, and then the poison ivy got on there. Poison ivy, poison oak doesn't make a difference, whatever which one it was. But I've always been susceptible to it, and it is what it is. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? It's just it's part of what you deal with, and so that's what I'm dealing with right now. Okay, so I wanted to talk about, you know, the Fed came out with their review of things today, and the Fed is talking about more tightening, not easing. There was a lot of speculation and talk that the Fed would be done raising interest rates. Now they're basically insinuating they're going to have to keep tightening because things are not getting better. And so the stock market in reaction was down almost 500 points today. And not that, you know, in the big scheme of things, for Joe average citizen, what the stock market does or doesn't do is not that big of a deal, because a lot of people don't have money in the stock market. That's, you know, that's a whole different kettle of fish. But anyway, there's concerns that a recession, they're saying, is possible. Now, there's been speculation that we're already in a recession. You know, things are getting much more expensive. The dollar is not as strong as it used to be, and those type of things. So, a lot of concerns. Very well thought out concerns. You know, there's a lot going on. You know, you're talking. I've been reading a lot of information. They're saying that well, they have to raise the debt ceiling, or it's going to cripple the economy, and things are going to be really bad. It's just, and I watch these different pundits, you know, talking about these different things, and you know, we got to stop accruing more and more debt. We need to stop paying out to other countries all the time. How is it, and this was what baffles my mind, okay? If things are so bad financially, as they are claiming that they are, how are we even possibly being able to give billions upon billions and billions of dollars to a country like Ukraine? Beyond that, what about all the other countries that we give money to every single year? Every single year. If we don't have that money, and we're having to borrow that money, I mean, it's just a whole big fiasco. Just a big fiasco. You know, things are going to continue to progressively, and you know, they're getting worse. Joe average citizen does not have the money to go out and spend. It's not there. So there's definitely lots of issues with that. Uh, those are things people need to understand. They really need to understand that. There's a lot of problems going on, a lot of issues that need to be thought about, addressed, dealt with. Um, I know I'm a big believer in we need to take care of things at home before we worry about the rest of the world. And it's just I'm really tired of our government basically doing whatever they feel like doing. And it doesn't, so let me just reiterate this, okay? And it doesn't matter who's in charge, okay? It doesn't matter who's in charge. The last two Republican, so the last four administrations, right? We had, like, accrued huge debt. Two of them were Republican, two of them were Democrat. The last two Republican administrations added $10 trillion onto the debt. All right. The last time we had a surplus, okay, like them or dislike them, don't make any difference to me, was under Clinton. We had a surplus. We were not in debt. That's the last time that happened. Since then, it's been a free-for-all, spending, and things have just, progressively gotten worse. If they continue to tighten, it means that trying to get a loan or trying to get a car or trying to do anything is going to cost more money. It's going to be more expensive. And, and like I said, to me, it's coming at the worst possible time for people because they don't have the money to spend. They just don't. Wages are not going up enough to cover the cost of inflation. It's just not. Everybody was like $15 an hour for working at Walmart, Taco Bell, or not Walmart. I'm sorry, Taco Bell, all the fast food joints and stuff like that. They're talking about a $15 an hour minimum wage. Well, when you have inflation going so much higher, $15 ain't going very far. And I know there's a lot of people are making a whole lot less than that. They're not making that 15 an hour. So, I honestly don't know how a lot of people are surviving. I don't. It definitely baffles my mind. I'll be honest with you. And but I see things getting a whole lot worse. And again, going back to being a prepper, I'm always going to encourage all of you to continue to get ready, continue to take care of your business. We are in scary times, a lot of scary stuff happening. We need to just make sure we're taking care of our own business and not worrying about other stuff right now. We need to be as ready as we possibly can be, And then what do we have? The threat of war on top of everything else. And, these are the bad guys and no, we're the good guys. And it's just, if they start dropping bombs, it don't matter who the good guys or who the bad guys are, folks. Because if we drop bombs on them and they drop bombs on us, it's end of story really, really quickly. And it ain't a good thing in any way, shape, or form. So, I don't know. I just, a lot of concerns out there. Like I said, financially, the economy is not doing well. They're going to continue to raise interest rates, which hurts the average citizen more than anybody else. And that's a fact. So, and when I say, the reason I say that, go out and try to get a car loan and see what your interest rate is going to be now compared to what a year ago. So, those are things to be paying attention to. Those are things to be concerned about. But anyway, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think things are getting better? Do you think things are getting worse? Do you think that they need to continue to tighten to try to hedge against inflation? Are we already in a recession? These are the questions that I have for you guys. All right. Do you think there is a huge recession coming, or do you think it'll be a mild recession? All right. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. Remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we truly will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important to tell the people that we care about how we feel every single day. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.